Hey soulmates, it's Erika and I'm here with A Pisces Intuition and I'm here to do a reading for you today. Today's reading is going to be about what is Leo season igniting in your life. What is Leo season about to ignite in your life? So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, I want to thank you for creating the sun, the moon, the stars, and the constellations. I want to thank you for creating me, providing me with this gift, and allowing me to share it with the world today. I pray that you allow me to connect to their ancestors, angels, and guides to provide them with the best information for their highest good. We can guess on why we were brought here today, but I don't want to guess. I want you to please share with me what I am to share with them. And always we are thanking you for the blessings. In your name we pray. Amen. First things first, the pre-card shuffle meditation. What is Leo season igniting? I feel like for some of you, a water sign person, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, I feel like what will be highlighted during Leo season will be something emotional. Whether that be a relationship, rekindling a relationship, starting a relationship, or building something solid. So I do feel that emotions are on the table. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, what is Leo season igniting for the collective? Please show me what Leo season is igniting for the collective. All right, what is Leo season? This one wanted to come out, so we're going to use this one as an extra. All right, the first card, we have the Chariot in reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands in reverse. And I did see this also when I was shuffling at first. And then our bonus card that wanted to jump out is the Fool. Okay, I'm going to talk about those first and we'll get back to the Fool. What I see being ignited in your life during Leo season is anything that takes you off balance, anything that is put in your way to destroy you. I see the universe removing obstacles. And this is things that the Chariot is Cancer energy. It gives emotional energy, water energy. Some of you guys could be a life path 7. But it's definitely asking you to check yourself in ways you are emotionally reactive. Things that trigger you, stop going around them. Things that trigger you, stop watching it. So anything that makes you feel out of control emotionally will be removed from your foundation. I do see that people who you thought were perhaps twin flames, perhaps a soulmate, perhaps a friendship, anybody that you thought was a part of your 1111 tribe, the universe is going to remove anybody that was toxic, anybody who didn't mean you well, anybody who was a fake twin flame, anybody that was a fake soulmate, anybody that you thought you was going to spend the rest of your life with. The universe is unveiling that. We have the stars here. I see your dreams being very vivid. The universe may show you or reveal to you something about someone close to you. Believe it. I see so many things being revealed. So I do see for some of you the Leo season could start off a little shaky. You could feel very emotional, very reactive, very in your feelings. And that we just came out of Cancer season, so that is to be expected. But the universe is saying we're taking you back to the drawing board. I see that you had recently made a choice, took a chance in a direction, and now you may be looking and you're like, okay, I took this chance. However, it hasn't panned out exactly the way that I wanted it to. I see you waiting on these ships to come in, and they might be taking a little longer. And as these ships come in, you have planned on setting new routes. You have planned on buying a new house. You have planned on getting a new car. So the universe is saying, don't give up hope with this Fool here. A new start, a new beginning is definitely on the way, but the universe is asking you to ask yourself, in what ways are you triggering yourself? In what ways are you stunting your own growth? In what ways is the the people surrounding you, you know, the people that you spend the most time with, in what ways are they influencing this? Be mindful. For some of you, I do see you going back to school proper and improper, taking courses, taking classes, you know, getting better at your craft. The universe is saying you have a great idea. We just need to execute it better. So you had the emotions. You were emotionally invested. You had the passion. You saw the vision. However, we got to keep this stable. So we have fire, water, earth, water, and then some air flew out. So the universe is saying you had a great idea, but it just you got to tend to it. You got to, you know, get it bigger. You got to learn some more. So I do see people going back to school. I see you learning something new, whether it be on TikTok University, on YouTube University, or going to an actual university. I see you actually investing in yourself, being very studious, learning new things, trying these things out. I also see that, again, what I saw earlier, I'm seeing that a soulmate connection after something that had you feeling discombobulated, emotionally all over the place, unstable. I see you meeting someone and this person feels like heaven on earth. This person is warm and comforting and sweet and caring and compassionate to you. This is like this person is a part of your soul tribe. For some of you, I do see somebody coming back from the past, but I don't feel like it's this person that you were just recently dealing with. I feel like someone has worked on themselves, is coming back with a peace offering to offer you something. This could be an apology, an explanation, but I do see somebody, for some of you guys, coming to reconcile. But for the most part, what I'm seeing is starting off a little bit shaky, feeling a little bit on edge emotionally, but I see you getting grips on that. I see you learning, I see you growing, I see you cultivating a dream, and turning it into something bigger. I see you putting in work. I see you being very studious, willing, ready, and able to learn something new. And I just see the universe really blessing you with a blessing for putting in the work, for dragging yourself out of this emotional turmoil and still being able to learn and grow. Something you'll be blessed. So let's go ahead and get some more cards. I also feel like with that, the Fool card, new beginnings are on the way. New beginnings are headed your way. New homes, new cars are headed your way. And maybe Cancer season just wasn't the time. Maybe you needed to save more money for something, a bigger down payment or something like that. But I see things going your way. I also feel like fresh starts will take place. I would say we just left out a Gemini season not too long ago. So I would say by the time Libra season comes here, you're going to be ready to enter a new chapter in your life. Everything's going to be brand new. All right, what messages? What is going to be ignited for the collective during Leo season? It says the great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits and soul tribe. Remember, I just told you, your soul tribe. I just told you, having a dream, an aha moment, you know, trusting yourself. Don't let nobody tell you you crazy. So the great gathering, I feel like your dreams are very important. Make sure you're dream journaling. Make sure you are getting proper rest so you're able to have these dreams. Make sure you are not consuming too much electronics at nighttime to where you can't dream. The next card is Soul Family. It says calling your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. So again, I do feel like people from your tribe is a double confirmation that you're going to meet some people, whether you're out socially, you might bump into somebody at a coffee shop or something. Your soul tribe is coming in. People who understand you, people who are there to guide you towards this new version of yourself as you lose some people along the way. I see these new people coming in being replaced. We have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. So the universe is asking you, be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself. We understand that, you know, you just went through something that was very emotional. It could have been traumatic, losing maybe people that were your childhood friends, family members, disconnecting from a dysfunctional mom or dad. That can be traumatizing. The universe is asking you to replenish yourself, heal yourself, you know, show yourself some grace. And then the bottom of the card, bottom of the deck is no. Wait, postpone, pause, and say no. The universe really wants you to be mindful of, doing something, jumping into a contract too soon, whether it be a home contract or a vehicle contract. And I know why this is saying this. Mercury in retrograde. We never want to try to purchase cars or homes during Mercury retrograde. Signing a contract is something that we want to try to hold off of if we can during Mercury retrograde. So be mindful of that. Let's go ahead and get some more cards. All right, what is being ignited? So what I see actually being ignited is new beginnings, paths opening up, packing light, letting go of old burdens, learning, growing, building, being studious, teaching others, soul tribe, where people come in to help you, hold you down, and help you as you enter this next pinnacle of life. I do see moving out of spaces that you've outgrown, moving away from a vehicle that no longer serves you, moving away from relationships and friendships that you've outgrown, even religious beliefs that you've outgrown. I also see you saying no. No, I can't. No, I won't. No, I don't want to. No is a complete sentence, not over explaining yourself. Authenticity is what I see. A lot of authenticity coming into yourself. So the page is somebody, the page ain't really sure of itself yet. It's learning how to say no. It's learning how to set boundaries, but it has not become a knight. A knight is more skilled in saying no, skilled in setting boundaries. The queen and the king, they already mastered it. So I see you actually going through a period where you're learning how to set boundaries. You're learning how to say yes to things that make you feel good and no to things that you don't want to do. I see you not being okay with with disappointing people. All right, so what is Leo season igniting for the collective? It says trust. So it's igniting that you trust the universe. You're trusting every pivotal moment, every detour you're trusting. You're understanding that everything is happening for a reason, that you're never alone, that the universe is always working things out for you. The universe is never trying to hurt you. So I see you trusting. You may have came out feeling a little disoriented. Your car might have broken down. You might have an end or termination of the lease, but you don't know where you're going, but you trusting. You understand that everything always works out for you in your favor. The next card is love. So I see you really showing yourself a lot more love, a lot more compassion. I see you actually filling up the cup, your own cup, before you fill other people's cup. So those boundaries, setting those boundaries, loving on yourself. You may take some classes on self-love. You might be taking a class to become a Reiki master or doing something spiritually, but I see you loving on yourself. What's that song? I'm loving on myself. I'm taking the time out for me. My day begins and ends with me. So you are no longer trying to pour from an empty cup, trying to please or appease others. You're working on yourself, self-love. And then justice. I heard let it all work out. So again, you may have came into Leo season a little discombobulated, not knowing which way to go, how I'm gonna get a new car, where I'm moving to, how I'm afford and have the time to go back to school. But guess what? Let it all work out. It all works out. Justice is on your side. The scales are weighing in your favor. This also tells me that if you have anything as far as court or law pending, everything works out in your favor. You're going to get a win-win situation. So maybe something happened to the car and it wasn't your fault. That will be recognized. You're going to find that home at the nick of time. So I see everything working out for you. And then at the bottom of the deck is truth. At the bottom of the deck, we have the card truth. And what that's saying is being true to yourself. You don't got to be truthful with nobody else. But I see you looking at yourself in the mirror and being able to find your soul, getting comfortable with every aspect of yourself, the lighter aspects, the darker aspects, and actually being okay with showing that to the world. I get a sense that maybe, you had this moment here of emotional turmoil because you have been wearing a mask. You have been showing up, playing the role that people have assigned you instead of being yourself, and that can be tiring. That can be exhausting. Do you actually want to know why I think people ghost people? I think that most people ghost people is because they cannot keep performing. They're performing a role. So when someone ghosts you, they're not being them true selves to you. They're performing. So when somebody keeps performing, that gets exhausting. So they go hide, get a little more energy, and come back and perform some more. So I see you being able to look at yourself in the mirror and find your soul, being very raw and, truthful about who you are, not hiding it. If you into hoodoo, you into hoodoo. If you into this, you into that. You are no longer wearing a mask. You are no longer dimming your light to fit in. You will say no to anything that doesn't align with you or your new path. You trust the universe. You love yourself. Justice is always on your side. What did they say? Trusting that the universe is always taking you closer to your destiny. And one of the things, and I want to say that to you, I was watching the show today, and this stuck out to me while I was doing the reading. It says sometimes trying to control everything, it prevents you from seeing where the universe is trying to take you. So the universe is trying to take you places, but we got to let go. We got to let go of some fakes, some phonies in order to get there. So that is your reading. This is a beautiful reading. I see, you coming out of Leo season and feeling so much more authentic. I see your nervous system being regulated, emotionally sound, mentally sound, feeling solid and stable in your own skin. If you would like a highly personalized reading from me, check out www.appiscesintuition.com and follow me on Instagram, A Pisces Intuition _tarot. Like, share, and subscribe. It's free. Like, share, and subscribe. Put in the comments, how is your beginning of Leo season thus far? How did Cancer season treat you? What are you most looking forward to? Are you going back to school? Have you let go of someone that's toxic? Have you found your new car? Have you moved into your new place? Have you been trusting the universe? Have you been practicing your mirror work and your affirmations? Have you been filling up your cup? Have you been being fair with yourself? So until we speak again, I'm sending you guys lots of love, light, and healing energy. Bye-bye.